This is Ryan396 here, and today, in celebration of Star Wars Episode 7, I decided to give you my top 5 best Star Wars games. So, let's get started. Number 5, Empire at War. Now, the thing I liked about Empire at War is because you literally could control the army that, depending on which side you pick, you can control the rebels or the stormtroopers. Fantastic game. You could do space combat, you could do land combat, you could do lots of stuff on that. Now, I did enjoy that game, but that doesn't come to number 4. That doesn't beat number 4. Number 4, Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, the video game, on the Game Boy Advance. Now, normally Star Wars Game Boy games have had a bad reputation in that industry, but this Star Wars game was developed by Ubisoft, the masters of the legendary Assassin's Creed franchise. Now, the cool thing about this movie is was you could choose between two characters. You could choose Anakin and be on the good side until he decides to turn to the dark side and you become Darth Vader, or you could play as Obi-Wan, who tries to stop the Empire from rising. Fantastic game. It followed the movie perfectly. It even showed us what happened during some of the scenes that weren't exactly in the movie. So yeah, fantastic game. Number 3, Star Wars Battlefront. Great game. Great game. You could choose between so many battles in the movie. You could even choose your side. You could either play as the Separatist droid army or the Republicans, or you could do the Galactic Civil War and play as either the Rebels or the Empire. I like that. Plus, it added the historical campaign, where you could choose which Star Wars war you wanted to do. You could do the Clone Wars or the Galactic Civil War. And the Galactic Civil War is basically the Empire and the Rebellion, while the Clone Wars was basically the Star Wars prequels. And another cool thing that was in the game, Galactic Conquest. I love doing that. You could just conquer from planet to planet. And the coolest part of the game was, if you played as the Empire and you conquered Tatooine, you could also put Darth Vader in the game. But you had to do that on both stages. Another cool thing about doing it on the Empire mode was you could literally use the Death Star. You couldn't drive it, but you could use it. So yeah, Star Wars Battlefront is worthy of my top 5 list. Now, the next one, number 2, Star Wars Battlefront 2. It was basically Star Wars Battlefront 1, but with a few improvements. You not only could play as whichever army you wanted, but you could also play as the Jedi too. You could either play as the Jedi or the Sith, which I like that. It added a new sort of interesting part of the game. Plus, there were lots of other new planets you could go to, like Maikito and Felucia or Felucifer. I don't know what the name of it is, but you could go to that planet. You could even go to Coruscant, home of the Jedi Temple. So yeah, that part of the game was awesome. Another cool thing about the game was you could do Rise of the Empire, which that was a good part of the game because it literally told the story of the clone troopers, what they were doing and how they felt during the times of the Clone Wars and the Empire. That was cool. But nothing beats my number one pick. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. This is a game that I liked. Not because you could choose which side you want. You could either be on the light side or the dark side. But mainly because your choices impact the game. Like Mass Effect. And I like that. I like that in a game. It added a new sense of variety. So yeah, there you have it. Those are my top 5 picks. My top 5 Star Wars games. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, and be sure to tune in next time when I give you my picks for the top 10 worst Star Wars games. So yeah. What are your top 5 Star Wars games? Your comments, your opinions, leave them down below in the comment box. If you like this video, feel free to do a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos, subscribe. That's all I have for now, everyone. So until next time.